Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play more of our Tuscan Trade Terror campaign. So for a meager 50 ducats we can buy the opinion necessary to annex Milan. We still have quite a bit of mercenaries and our manpower has... it's really low. We could have the Peasants' War right now, so it's a bit risky to be spending all my money on this, but I do want to annex Milan. Okay, there's the opinion that we need. Let's stop improving relations. Let's begin annexing. It's going to take a little while. They've got quite a bit of base tax. 15,685. Wow. This will piss the Emperor off even more. June 1492. It's going to take years. And it will cost us 10 Republican tradition. It doesn't tell you that when you're doing it, but it will. Okay, do we want to go head-to-head with the coalition? Would France help us? France would not. France is apparently severely in debt. We declare war on Genoa. We end up at war with Switzerland, as well as the coalition. On the other hand, if we declare war on Naples, which we don't have a casus belli to, we would end up at war with Bosnia, and that's about it. If we declare war on Venice, about the same situation. They would call upon the coalition members Genoa. So Venice would probably be the best guy, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Genoa's part of the Empire. Not that that really matters. But we declare war on Venice. All they're going to do is call in the knights, which don't matter. That way we can avoid Switzerland. No one's large enough to actually take over the war. Okay, let's check our... I mean, we still have quite a bit of war exhaustion, so... I'm just thinking long term what we're going to do next. I don't think we declare the war yet. This war exhaustion needs to come down. It really bugs me seeing that residual diplomatic annexation and integration modifier that's completely unused in the current version of the game. Oh well. Recruitment time, core creation cost, siege ability, goods produced. We've lost a claim to Parma. That's actually fine. Look at that, we can actually invest in a guy. I think in January here we might just take this tech level. We'll hold off until we need it, until we actually have a situation where we're going to be at war. It's not like it's limiting us from building building cannons or something. However, I would like to get rid of some of those mercenaries. Okay, we can gain a philosopher or a statesman. Niccolò Machiavelli was one of the most important writers during the Renaissance, while also serving as diplomat for the Florentine Republic. He is mostly remembered for being the founder of modern political science, but he also wrote comedies and poetry. I'll take the stability, please. Considering how often the game just wants me to lose Republican tradition. A timely manpower modifier guy. Looks pretty good. I am interested in this march, but I don't think that there's really any territory that's going to stay adjacent to somebody for a long period of time. If you expand and then that province doesn't border a neutral or an enemy territory, then you lose the march, and it's like, I don't know. Cessation of church functions. Noble families were often granted control over church lands, and appointments were made in many states in exchange for cash contributions to the crown's efforts. The crown, of course, lost control over some revenues this way in exchange for a short-term boost in revenue. So a little bit of money directly gain papal influence, or we lose stability and papal influence. Well, fine. 20 years national tax modifier goes down by 15%. I still have any loans? No. Barely making any money. We need some more manpower. We're ahead of time on things. Let's build that. Let's build some armories. We can almost get the next level of... We got 400 points for admin tech. It's pretty good. I think we're actually keeping up all right, despite having really crappy commanders. Or crappy rulers. Oh, I mean, we've been just... Every time, it's a 1-4-1, 1-4-1, 1-4-1. The events have been just brutal. England has declared war upon Scotland. France has requested that I come to their aid against England. They want me to fight England, Norway, and Castile. England is allied with Norway, Castile, and Portugal. Alright, let's just size this up for a second. So France is currently at war with Castile, England, Norway. It's difficult to see how many actual navies they have right now. The navies would concern me more. Castile has 22 ships, only 4 heavies, no galleys. So if they come inland, those 4 heavies will do some damage, but I completely dominate their force limit. England, on the other hand. Where's England? Well, that's a good sign. England has 5 boats. Okay, what about Norway? 6. Alright, so Navy is totally fine. Now Norway, it's interesting that Norway is no longer in a personal union under Denmark. They're allied with Denmark. Same thing with Sweden, they broke free. It just doesn't seem like Denmark ever inherits them anymore. Yeah, I mean, we're obviously going to accept. Oh hey, there's Castile's trade fleet. Part of it. It's dead now. Oops. Did I do that? I think I did. Just blew up another ship. Yep, let's totally get this. Hey, the Noble Republic is unlocked. That's what we've been the whole game. We get our second idea group, which, being ahead on military tech, I think we're going to definitely go with military. Aristocratic. We don't have access to plutocratic, which is marginally better than aristocratic. Offensive, man. I mean, I just got done playing the Byzantine campaign, and you saw in that campaign how amazingly valuable forced march is when it comes to ending wars and just destroying armies. It's just so good. It's so overpowered that I feel like you just can't really justify taking anything but offensive. Not to mention, you get the Land Leader Shock +1, the Land Leader Fire +1, the Siege ability +20%. I mean, it's just I have to take it. I have to. But before we actually take our first idea, I do want to get the next tech level. Or maybe we just take 1 and we wait 1 more year and we don't pay the ahead of time penalty. That sounds good. Let's take 1. Right now, that looks really appealing. Screw it, let's do it. That national manpower modifier? Man, I need that. I need to get manpower back. We just got done with our French war, but I think France will be okay here. We found their heavies. We're gonna kill them all. We did lose 4 light ships, but we gained a heavy. Apparently we commandeered 1. Relative strength of the alliance in this case is way in our favor. Castile's on level 7. France is on 8 already. England's on 6, which is really bad. Scotland's at 7. It's good to see Scotland kind of holding their own. Of course, England starts off with an absolutely terrible set of rulers. So I'm really only participating in this war with my with my fleet. I'm not really going to help them with anything else. And I think I can maybe even afford to just get rid of the mercenaries. Any revolt risk? Just Sardinia. Okay. Ah, I just did that again. Well, I took care of their navy. That's what's important. And now we'll recover our manpower. We'll get back above 25% of the cap to avoid the Peasants' War, and then once we get to maybe 20 or maybe just 15,000, we'll start rebuilding armies. Hey France, I was really hoping to tick down my war exhaustion a bit. Thanks, by the way. I want to build the marketplace and the trade depot in our estuaries. We only have one estuary right now. I need Liguaria. I need manpower. I need lots of things. There's so many things that I need. I need all of the things. As long as we're making money, I'm happy. Apparently we gained the trade dispute against Genoa. Are you telling me that Genoa just embargoed me? Why did I not get a pop-up about that? I used to have that. It used to work. I know I looked at it recently. To me, from me, interesting. Others. It's the opposite of this. When a nation allows you to trade, allows trade to your merchants. All right, let's just search the trade thing. Oh, that's it. When I allow trade, when you initiate an embargo. Here we go. Interesting. When a nation has banned trade with another, but that's for countries that I've marked special interest. Others would be anyone that's not interesting. Shouldn't, in this one, say when a nation has banned trade? I don't know. It's gone. Maybe it's the beta patch. Maybe they're just messing with message settings again. Anyway, having that is fine. I'm still planning on declaring war on Venice for the next actual offensive war. Some Lombard patriots. France should be able to clean up. Hell, Scotland appears to be... Well, never mind, I spoke too soon. I was going to say they were holding their own, but evidently not. Don't mind me, France. I'm totally helping, I swear. I'm actually just building more of these things. And maybe I'll just get rid of this Carrick. Damn thing costs a lot. 0.5 ducats a month. And what does it really do for us? Nothing. Go away. It's slow. It sucks at blockading. Bah. It's a useless ship. Could be better served as a bark. Okay, expand the bodyguard. Nope. Thank you, positive Republican tradition events. We do not want to become a monarchy. Our diplomats have stopped trying to improve relations with France. Okay, that was quick. We are 60% annexed here. 14 more months. Might as well fabricate a claim on... Do we need a fabricated claim? We actually don't need a fabricated claim on Naples, because I'm just going to vassalize them. We could fabricate a claim on Venice again. I want to take their capital. That province is pretty sick. Electors have elected Ludwig Philip of the Palatinate as the new emperor. Huh. Austria lost. That's really funny. The Palatinate and Austria's rivaled me. Apparently I'm strong enough to be considered a rival of Austria. Is that a good thing? Maybe not. Come on, France. End this war. My war exhaustion needs to go down. I have other things to do, don't you understand? So production efficiency is best suited generally in high base tax provinces. So I like to go to the ledger. You go to the buildings tab, which I think is F4, F3, F2. It's F2. So you go to buildings tab and then you sort by... Really, you can go to any one of these tabs. Production, and then sort by tax. It'll sort them by base tax for you. So Firenze and Roma have the highest base tax, and then ideally you want to build the ones that have the good trade goods. So Firenze has that wine. When you go here and you actually look at building the constable, and you use it from this screen here, it's not really 100% clear. It says it's going to increase your income by 1.4 ducats. That's true. Yes, that's true. But on top of that, it's also going to increase the... oh no, maybe I'm mistaken on this particular building. It will increase production. Yeah, no, it's just going to increase income directly. I'm thinking of the one that increases goods produced. There's a couple tooltips that don't tell you that, oh, by the way, as an added bonus, you'll also gain manpower, and you'll also gain other things. It just doesn't always list it all. I swear I know what I'm talking about. Aragon's declared war on Castile. Savoy has left the coalition. Excellent, let's attack them. Still have 127 aggressive expansion with them. The problem is that if we do that, France becomes our enemy. Now, looking at this, it does not say that they have over 40. So that means that they could be vassalized, I think. Maybe the next war with them, we try to vassalize them. Okay, what next? Oh god, stupid comets. Crying out loud. I think it's time for the advancement of religion. We'll build this in Roma as well. The reason that I want to build it is because the workshop. The workshop increases goods produced. It's just a good structure. Goods produced gives you good stuff. They're all good. I don't know. I like buildings. Generally speaking, probably not a good investment, but I like them. I like to build tall. It's just not very effective in this game. In almost all circumstances, you're better off just having more provinces than you are having upgraded provinces. Did I just see that somebody had rivaled me? Naples, Ottomans, Austria, Venice. Could have been. Making some money now. Overall income, we are in 5th place now. Muscovy, Ottomans, Austria. And Austria's only doing so well because they inherited Burgundy. Okay, well I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching everyone. See you soon.